and welcome to a festive episode of Deckpacito! Welcome to the cold, cold winter months and a very special gift for you. Now, this ain't Christmas, because I ain't gonna give you just one present. Heck, it ain't even Hanukkah, because you're not gonna get 8, baby! I'm gonna give you unlimited presents, baby, with this specific deck. Now, this has become a long time requested, and I have finally delivered on this special holiday day. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you an actual functioning Meepo deck that is a KEEPO the MEEPO. Let's take a look at it. Now, Meepo, before we get into this deck, let's have a little discussion. The entire point of this deck, it's not really a meme deck, alright? This is not about anything really in particularly special. This is just a deck you can actually win with Meepo with. I know that many people are thinking, what's the big deal with that? Well, let me tell you, Meepo ain't good. In fact, Meepo ain't great. Meepo is terrible. Why is that? Let's go over very quickly all the things wrong with Meepo. Number 1. This ain't Dota. He doesn't share items. Every time he spawned a Meepo, he's completely new. He just spawned into existence. So, yeah, no items. In fact, when you spawn a Meepo, he does not spawn with a poof cooldown. He still has he still has to gain a poof cooldown unless it's the original Meepo, which also makes him suck. And, of course, they all share deaths and gold bounty. So you kill one Meepo, and you have 4 Meepos on the entire thing. He's gonna get gold for every single one of those Meepos that you kill. And let me tell you, with Meepo's kind of health pool, 5 health, pretty much every single deck except for green has a way to insta-kill this poor little guy in any part of the game. I mean, he's just not doing well. Black decks love playing against the little Meepos. But in this particular deck, we're gonna find a way to use that as a strength, and we're gonna work around that. Now, Meepo's just rough, and the biggest reason why he sucks over everything else that I've said, and he already has like 5 things going wrong with him, is that he can't spawn other Meepos unless you draw the card. And sometimes you're gonna get unlucky and you're not gonna draw that card, which means that one of your heroes is a 4/5, 4 damage, 5 HP for the entire game. It does literally nothing else except for a poof, which does 2 normal damage, not piercing. So overall, they're crit cards better than this hero. He's garbage if you don't draw the cards. It's absolutely nightmaric if you can't do it. But with all that negative stuff aside, where does Meepo shine? Well, that's a good question. I don't think he particularly does. However, this deck does have a few ways to make him real good. And of course, this isn't anything special. I'm really not giving you any kind of big meme things here with this deck. Now, don't get me wrong. I've made Meepo decks before. There's a unlimited Meepo deck that I've made one time. And I'll get into that a little later. But this deck is actually functional, and you can win with Meepo. And as we always say on this show, what is better? Winning with a Bounty Hunter PA Axe Legion Commander deck that every single asshole plays all the freaking time? Or losing 5 games but winning one specific, completely memey deck win? It's the memey one that matters, baby. Let the tryhards try hard. We're here to have some fun. So, what is the point of this deck after that huge, long introduction? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the point of this deck is to KEEPO the MEEPOs. Here is what we do. Most of you probably already know this, but you want to go ahead and Time of Triumph these Meepos. Now, Time of Triumph does work on all heroes, and the Meepo summons are heroes. So, if you can get all those heroes together at round 8 with your red card, you can Time of Triumph all of them. That sounds pretty good. It is pretty good. These are units that can be Time of Triumph that have a built-in Blink Dagger almost, which is incredible in the late game. The trick is getting there, and the trick is making sure that Time of Triumph is really worth it. How do we do that? With our boy Ogre Magi. Now, don't forget Ogre Magi's passive ability. If you play blue spell, there's a 25% chance to put a base copy of that card in your hand, and guess what? Summon Meepo is a blue spell, which means technically it could be the holiday season for you, because Ogre Magi could spawn unlimited Meepos. Every time you drop one in, there's a 20% chance to get another Meepo. Now, this is a huge deal because they're not just creeps. Meepos can be equipped with items. Meepos can be moved around. Meepos are rather strong if they're not all dead. But at this point, of KEEPO the MEEPO is basically to let the meepos die. We don't try to keep them alive that much until round 8. In fact, all we want to do is spawn meepos. So, in short, every single time you have a draw meepo card, you play in an Ogre Magi's lane, and you hope for the best. It doesn't matter if they live. In fact, it doesn't matter if they instantly die. In fact, it's kind of good if they do, because the new meepos need 2 or 3 rounds for their poof to come back online and actually be usable and viable in this situation. But they need to be spawned first so that that poof can start working on its cooldown. You can do some incredible things with 5 to 7 to 8 to 9 meepos who all have poof at the same time in the late game. But we gotta get there. So, basically, in short, that's the deck. It's not hard to understand. We want a time of triumph, a fuckload of meepos. How do we get there, though, is the trick. And we're going to be using Drow, Ranger, and Enchantress. Enchantress, of course, has great heals, great buffs, and good ways to keep these meepos alive until that late game. You want to try to stay in the game until round 8. Round 8's your power round. That's what we want. Drow Ranger, why is she going out in the first iteration? Don't you want her to come out on this, you know, after the flop so you can put her in lane 3 and make sure that the damage is significant? Yes. However, nobody in this deck really matters until Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi needs to live through round 1. And you gotta get to that 4-mana round. Enchantress comes out and she goes into the Ogre Magi's lane to heal him up and provide him with buffs. And we also have Drow. She's gotta go out first to heal him up as well. So, you do sacrifice your Drow in this one, but that original damage source, we want to try to get a kill on Bristleback in first round. You can switch it up if you want on this deck. It's very simple. Do whatever you want, but basically, yeah, I'll sacrifice my Drow in round 1 to make sure that Bristleback gets a kill potentially, and to make sure that our Ogre Magi is ready to go spawning meepos in the next round. Whew, that was a lot of talking on the heroes. Well, in this deck, it's kind of the point. The heroes are what really matters. The cards, not so much. Speaking of which, let's go over cards. First things first, new orders. If you have Bristleback in your deck, you want to have new orders. I got 3 of them. It's particularly good when you're planning on using Time of Triumph late into the game. A Time of Triumph hero hitting that tower instead of hitting a creep or an enemy does massive damage. So I keep 3 of these. 1 to use in round 1 to ensure that Bristleback gets a kill, and then I save them for later for that Time of Triumph. Ventriloquy. This one is very, very useful for meepo. In fact, he's on the damn card. You want to play this to make sure that your meepos don't die at critical times. Remember, it's okay to kill meepos. In fact, I'd recommend it. Why have 7 meepos all die at the same time when you can have 2 die here, 2 die here, 3 die here? As long as meepos are coming out every single round, it's actually, I believe, a lot more effective than just spawning out 7 meepos and watching them all die. However, on round 8, you do want all the meepos to come back. So there is a lot of skill in playing meepo effectively. However, there's no skill if you don't draw the freaking card, which makes the card so goddamn bad. Let's talk about Ignite. Of course, Ignite is Ogre Magi's thing. Don't forget, this is not a spell. This is an improvement. So don't waste your time playing Ignite in Ogre Magi's lane, okay? Put it in the next lane. Never put it in the same lane that you're in, because you're missing a 1 piercing damage. Piercing, don't forget, good against red heroes. Mist of Avernus. An interesting pick. Of course, a lot of green decks have this one, but in particular, we like this because we're summoning new units and they will respawn and be able to move. So, don't forget, you can put a Mist of Avernus in lane 2, spawn all your meepos in lane 1, and then poof them all into lane 2 if you have just 1 meepo in there and they all get buffed forever. Strong card, not strong enough to have 3 though in this deck. Rubenesque Blessing. This is a card I don't use that often. In fact, typically I'd go ahead and use the Call to Arms, the buff up card or whatever you call it. Arm the Rebellion is what they call that one now. But this one's real good with meepos. Starting off with 5 HP is awful. Getting them to 5, 6, 8 HP, that's actually a hero now. So hitting yourself up with a Rubenesque Blessing, A, to keep the Ogre Magi alive in round 1, B, to buff up the meepos, very useful. However, we're in rough stuff for this deck. So we only got 2 instead of 3. On our secrets, oh, we've got to get those meepo cards. If we don't get those meepo cards, this deck is awful. So, of course, having a way to draw cards is needed. However, I'm not going to Howling Mine this bad boy, okay? I don't want the enemy to get more cards. So, Unearthed Secrets typically gets me through what I need, and we move right along. Vicious Nasal Goo comes with Brisbane, nothing to say there. And one for me. Meepo's going to die. You're going to be feeding a lot of gold, all right? I only have one of these. I'd probably recommend having 3 of them. And one for me is very essential in a Meepo deck because Meepos are just going to be... There's no getting around, okay? When you spawn a Meepo, I consider him a creep. A very cheap creep. Only 4 mana to cast a creep with 4 attack and 5 HP. However, that creep deals 3 times the gold bounty, okay? So... get this card, you're going to need it, they're going to make a lot of money, and you might as well have a way to come back. Agnum Sanctum. This one is very important to this deck, because in that Ogre lane, we want to spawn Meepos as much as possible. Slap one of these bad boys down, then put a Meepo down. Round 8, spawn 2 Meepos, then hit it again, and spawn 2 more Meepos. The more Meepo cards you get, you instantly put them down. It's actually better if they die separate than together. So... more mana, more Meepos, baby. Divided we stand, of course, the signature card. That's the entire point of spawning, of having Meepo. You don't never see this card, you never see a win. This deck is capable of winning without spawning Meepos, though. I've done it many a time, which is why it's actually a decent deck. The deck's basically built around Meepo not fucking existing, which you will run into. Foresight, we want to draw cards. We gotta get those damn Meepos. New Cheating Death, oh, baby. Have I told you how much I love New Cheating Death? Now, don't get me wrong, Old Cheating Death, it was one of my favorite cards in Artifact. Not because it was well balanced, but because it was freaking hilarious and it made the game fun to watch. RNG aside, though, people don't like that garbage. So New Cheating Death is extremely strong. I love this card. Death Shield is great, especially on Meepos. Meepos are, again, going to be dying all the time. Putting on a Death Shield is very, very good for us. So, Death Shield, fantastic. Don't forget, kiddos, you can put this on enemy units. Now, you might be saying, why is that good? Well, when there's a 1 HP enemy unit about to die to a creep in a lane that you want to keep them in, you can keep putting Death Shield on that unit, making sure that they're never able to leave. Moving dead heroes into different lanes, non-dead lanes, is a big part of Artifact. This is the true strength of Cheating Death, and we'll make a deck around it another day. Gust, not as good as it used to be, but still great with Drought Ranger. And Verdant Refuge, of course, comes with Enchantress. We want that. That's why Enchantress is in here to beefo those Meepos, to keepo those Meepos. Friendly Fire. This is such a fucking butt saver later in the game. Of course, those heroes are going to be big on the enemy team. They're going to be huge. They're going to have a lot of items. This is another item built around playing with that. The bigger the enemies get, the more damage they can do to each other, and is very, very useful if you're planning on dying a lot. So, Friendly Fire in this deck, faux show. Now, you might notice in this one, usually I put 3s of everything in this deck. I have a lot of 2s. This is one. 3 Time of Triumphs, baby. And Salamene. Crazy, I know. But if you make it to round 9 with Salamene and the Meepos and your red card, you throw down the Salamene and you triple buff those Meepos, the dream scenario. I mean, that's just the game one. If you got more than 5 Meepos that are triple Time of Triumph, it's over, baby. If you even got, I mean, that's if you're unlucky. If Ogre Magi actually does make good copies, we're talking about 7 to 8 to 9 to unlimited Meepos, baby. Round 8 and round 9. That's all that matters in this deck. Let's talk about items. Don't have 3 golden tickets. I have a problem. I have a serious problem. Don't do this. Be intelligent. Leave the golden tickets at home. Daddy loves them, though. Hero's Cape. This provides a lot of HP if you're going to get to 15 HP, and you could slap it on any character. Typically, you don't want to put this on the Meepos, because don't forget, you might have a 20 HP Meepo in one lane, but the other Meepo will be 5, and if they can kill that 5, your 20 HP Meepo dies as well. So, use this in emergency situations on Meepos, but besides that, use it on everybody else in this deck. Horn of the Alpha, always have Horn of the Alpha in every single deck. It's a game winner. You get 25 gold, you save for the Alpha, you put it down, they're effed. Now, Niktasha's Guard is a huge one in this deck. Why is that? Because there are built-in blink daggers all over the place for the KEEPO THE MEEPO, And we can slap that bad boy on those meepos, move them to different lanes, and pop that guard. It is so strong. However, I'm noticing something weird in this deck. I think I might have made a mistake here. I thought I had some blink daggers. So why don't we replace golden ticket? Oh, it feels so good to not be addicted anymore to the horrible gambling practices. Let's put blink dagger in there instead of golden ticket. Okay, blink dagger is actually important because we want to move units around. We want to move meepos around. This is how you play meepo. You put them all in lane 1, you use a blink dagger to move them to a different lane, and then those meepos poof to that other lane as well, escaping all of them. You have to really use your brain to play meepo. He's extremely hard and extremely high skill ceiling, but it's not though, because if you don't draw the cards, you can't play intelligently. The hero is stupid. It's brilliant and stupid at the same time, which makes for a great Deckpacito. So, let's go ahead and wrap this bad boy up before the gameplay video. As I said before, it's not hard to understand this deck. Put Meepo down. As often as you get that stupid card, spawn it in the Ogre Magi's lane. It's okay if he dies, because all that matters is we have the most Meepos possible for round 8 and 9 to put on Time of Triumph to get yourself that win with that massive, massive damage. Things to look out for in this deck: black heroes. Scary, scary guys. We don't like those. However, Cheating Death is very good against those guys to give them a death shield to make sure they can't insta-kill you, except for PA's Condemn, which insta-kills everything because it's freaking stupid. Doesn't insta-kill death shield? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe that's the key. So, of course, we have 3 of those Cheating Deaths in this one because it's so good against making sure that that singular meepo that they're going to target makes it out alive. Besides that, it's easy, it's fun, it's RNG, and sometimes you'll never even spawn a meepo, but don't worry about it. Anyway, last week's winner of the Room for Improvement deck is this guy. He won himself a certain prize. If you guys submit me a replay at siractionslacks.com, siractionslacks@gmail.com, excuse me, I'll give you a prize. So all you have to do with this one is show me a shitload of meepos getting Time of Triumph and winning you the game. If you can give me a replay of that, you'll get a special little prize. So thanks everybody for watching. We have a gameplay video coming up where I may or may not actually win with a meepo and have some fun. Keep on a meepo. Enjoy your holiday season. Thanks for watching Deckpacito, everybody. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Deckpacito. Keep on a meepo. If you're watching this, I won with a meepo deck. How that happened, I don't know. But if you're watching this, spoiler alert, I actually win. So, yeah, let's take a look here. KEEPO the MEEPO. What's important about this deck is pretty simple. You just spawn meepos. You pray to God, you get Meepo's spell card. Play the spell card in Ogre Magi's lane every single time. You just spawn as many meepos as possible. It doesn't matter if they die. Nothing else. It doesn't matter if they die. They can die if they want to. Who cares? The point is, my friend, is that you get as many meepos on the board as possible. Throw them down at round 8 in the bristleback lane. Anytime a try. Now, this might not be the same deck that's in the video. I'm thinking about adding Salamene to the deck. I'm also thinking about adding a little bit more card draw, but this is probably pretty close. And the end result's gonna be the same. You're gonna want to put Time of Triumph in meepo. It's simple. It is simple to win. It's also a very simple deck because it's stupid. This deck is moronic. However, beating someone up with a Beefo Meepo, that's something, you know? That's, something. So, yeah, we'll see what happens here. As you can see here, nothing really matters until we get that Meepo spell card. If we don't get the Meepo card, we don't do anything. It's garbage. It's worthless. This guy's got a fucking Meepo? I'm playing against the only other human being and artifact that's playing Meepo right now? What in the... I'm flabbergasted. Who else is playing Meepo? Well, you know what? Maybe you're watching this because, you know, This guy won, and his meepo deck is better than mine. What? Somebody else out there is playing meepo. All right. Oh, you know, we're really ahead of our time here. Oh, great use of new orders there by this bristleback. I wanted to use new orders and kill the bristleback round 1, but I got greedy. I used it too early. And look at how I pay for it, boys. I pay for it with my life. Truly, I've paid for it. All right, here we go. Here we go. You guys ready? Here we go. Now, will we get a multicast meepo? Ladies and gentlemen, hold it together. Clap those hands. Here we go. Let's see if we do it. Show me the meepo. Now show me the second meepo. No, we didn't. Now, you want to get the meepos out as soon as possible. Why is that? Well, you want that poof on cooldown. Poof can actually kind of be clutch later in the game. Certainly not early in the game, let me tell you. Poof don't do anything early in the game. But late in the game, it's alright. We're going to put our meepo mid here. He's got poof ready to go. Then we're going to draw a foresight. This is kind of one of the strengths of meepo is that you can draw a card and then escape. This guy's probably going to poof too. And just... Oh, wow, I could actually just stay here. I can kill this guy with my Drow Ranger. That is why Drow is in the deck, to give meepos horrendous damage. A tiny little boost. So, we're here. We're ready. We're ready to go. Looking good. This guy's actually probably going to poof here and down me, which would kill me. So, maybe I'll just poof away. Maybe I'll just poof away. Now you can expect, as expected, I'm just going to poof away. You got a Gus, not bad. A Refuge, not bad. Expecting this guy probably just to duel these meepos nonstop. He does have Legion Commander. So, these meepos have a very short shelf life. These are... Oh! Not today, baby. I'm out of here. I could just TP the meepo home, but we want to save that TP for Drow. So, we're going to KEEPO the meepo alive, baby. That's what the deck's called. See ya. Whee! What an incredible move that was. Great job, meepo. Only 12 damage to the tower? What a steal. Very short shelf life on the meepo. They're a rare butterfly, these meepos. Very rare creatures that, oh, we're gonna need some armor in that lane. Holy Jesus. If I didn't put that down, meepo'd be dead. In fact, pretty sure meepo's dead anyway. But we're gonna... Oh God, who do we save? Do we save the meepo or the... Yeah, we'll save the Drow. Get out of there, Drow. Good job. TP scrolls are pretty important in this deck. You see a TP scroll, I buy it at all times. Keeping these meepos from dying is literally an impossible task. However, it is important to try. At least try to keep the meepos breathing. These guys ain't gonna make it. They're dead next round. There's nothing I can do. He's got 1 HP. He's got a piercing damage. It is, oh, the meepos are dead. It's a sad state of affairs for our little meepos. But hey, whatever. Oh, what a shame. What a shame we can't heal up those meepos. Put them in there anyway. Now this is all according to plan. We want these meepos dead. It don't matter. They'll be back, maybe, at a later time. Time for me to decide what lane I want to live and what lane I want to die. I think I want to go in this first lane. But Drow Ranger could spawn in front of the Bristleback. However, both heroes would probably kill her in middle lane anyway. Let's see what happens. Nice! We lucked out, boys. We lucked out. Big decision time here. He's probably going to duel the Drow. But that's okay. That's okay. No, he hasn't dueled yet. Now we're going to make him... Oh, I do have another Verdant Refuge. We could beef up these heroes pretty good here. Is that even worth it, though? This tower's almost gone. What a decision. What a call. What a call indeed. Let's beat these boys up instead, boys. Is that the right move? Golly, I don't know. I just don't know. Could have gusted, but I think I like to keep gust for the late game. Gust is a spell that only gets stronger as the game goes on. Let me tell you. Use gust at 6. I don't care what happens at 6. I care what happens at 8. Couldn't care less what happens at 6.
I'll fight anyone.
I care a little bit about that. I do care about that. Ugh! That's okay. Look at that 1 HP Meepo. We're gonna get our sweet revenge on the Meepo this round, boys. He's gonna kill off my Meepo here, but I'm gonna get sweet revenge and kill off his Meepo with this ignite. Holy Jesus! Jesus Christ! That's a lot of damage! That's a lot of damage! I should have put the double armor in here. Oh my God, what have I done? Oh, the misplays. They'll haunt me for the rest of my days. I could friendly fire right now. I wouldn't even kill him. I gotta get this out. I'm mad. I just want the Meepo to die. I just want Meepo to die. I want sweet revenge. Don't kill my boys. Don't do it. What could he possibly have to kill these guys? Nothing. Not worried at all, baby. Not worried at all. At least he didn't get time of triumph. Not worried at all, boys. Not worried at all. We're all right. All right. We're okay. 12 damage on this tower next round. We got heals. We got steals. We're going to be all right. Meepo's almost back. He's going to be back in round 8. This is what we're looking for, boys. This is the power play right here. This Meepo's dead. Woo! Oh, Jesus Christ. Things are getting risky in Meepo Town, let me tell you. We're okay. Fire! Ha! Hell yeah! Didn't really get any good cards here, but should we save this hero's cape? Look at these arrows! Are you fucking kidding me?
Let's see what the future holds.
We're gonna hang on here. We're gonna hang on. Not the golden tickets, please. Please, not the golden tickets. All right, boys. All right, boys.
I'm not done fighting.
All right, boys. This is it. We got this. We got this. What are you doing? What's taking so long? What are you doing? Hit him.
If you don't think about anything, your enemy can never guess what you're thinking.
Nice burn, baby.
Oh dear. You're not half as clever as you think you are.
Meepos! Hey! I bet you he's got a time of triumph too. I bet you this guy's gonna go fucking bananas. Vester of the Tyrant? What are you doing? I'm never going back to that lane.
Perfect.
Oh, I get it. Oh, God. Okay. Got a Vester. He got the Vester. Oh, my God. Stop locking my cards. Time of Triumph has survived. Another lock cycle. Holy Jesus. I can't touch anything. All right, boys. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. It's about time. We send in our boys, the Meepos. Now, 2 Meepos ain't a lot. But with Time of Triumph, it's all we need. Meepos. Come on, Meepo. You got this shit. Oh, the Meepos. Send the Meepos. We can power through, Meepo. Time of triumph. Let's go. Oh, risk. Oh, risk. Do I put an Agnums down first? Oh! Do I put an Agnums down first? Do I put an Agnums down first? I can't risk it. She could duel a Meepo and kill him. And as long as they're beefed up, I'm happy. I can't risk it. She's gonna duel a Meepo. If I didn't do that, she'd just kill the Meepo. We gotta do it. He's gonna duel. He would have dueled. Oh, thanks for coming. We'll do it next time. We'll do it next time, boys. It's all good. Meepos! Fire! She's dead next round anyway. Check that ignite out, boys. It was the right move. I needed this damage bad. If one of those meeples died, it would have changed the whole game. I needed that damage. Did she just kill herself? No. Oh, she wants to come back next round. Smart. Smart girl. I like your style. She wants to come back. I like it. That's a good play. That was a great play. Now she comes back with full HP next round. I wish this was piercing. Oh, Jesus. I just destroy this chick right now. Ready. Poofing does nothing here. Okay, now I'm confused. Now that doesn't make any sense. This bitch is an idiot! Voyage! Bye-bye! Bon voyage! Pound it! Son. Well, that's confusing. I'm not sure what that was, but we'll take it. Daddy gonna take that. Is this dude dead? 2-4.
It ends here.
You're a little late on yours. Not trying to be this guy, but you're a tad late. You're a little late. Is this guy dead? No. He's not dead. Woo!
We're gonna have fun with this little bubble.
Oh, we are gonna have fun with that little bauble, my little friend. Woo! Well, I'll take that. Na 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 na. Okay, boys. You know what to do, little Meepo. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing over here? What's the play, Stan? What are you doing? This time has come for my little Meepos to go on their little way. Cheating death to keep comrades alive! Unearth secrets to draw more cards to the cause! And of course, no round would be complete without sending my little warrior to fight. The revolution has come! Go, little comrade Meepo! To victory, meepo comrade! Time has come. Go, little meepos! Today, the revolution! The meepos will never lose! My tiny meepos will blot out the sun! Stop blocking my fucking deck! It is time for the strongest to survive. The meepos! The heroes of time! You cannot fight us, meepo! For we are gods! This is the end of the line, meepo! You see, my team, we respect each other. We know not to hurt each other. Whereas your evil legion, she does not love the meepo! She would rather kill the meepo than work with the meepo. But Enchantress is a woman of the people. She respects the meepo. And she will fight with you. The meepo will not fall this day! The meepo is too strong! With one powerful swipe, this meepo will poof in front of this very creep, closing the game. An incredible journey for the meepo. The time has come. With this one poof, victory is sealed. No, meepo! Don't do it! Yes! With this singular move, my meepo will become a god! The time has come, meepo. You have made a terrible error. With another ability to refresh! So, Legion command. Wait, she can't kill me. Oh no. Maybe she can. I did not do the math! But I am willing to risk it! We do not do math! When we are on Team Meepo, I hope he dies! Yes! None shall hurt the Meepos! This is the final call! This is the end! You have hurt my Meepos enough! I've no room for myths! No mercy! I assume this lane is fine. It would be smart to not do this, but I do it! It is not possible for him to take mid 80 damage in one turn? Cannot happen! My Meepos will win this game! The Mist of Earth will lead the Meepos to victory! What is your move, friend? This is all you have! No! The guard of the people! Oh, Christ! You cannot hope to win! Oh! Now you fucked up! My people will not be afraid. This is the end of your time. This is the end of your life. This is the time of oh, you pussy bitch! And that is how you win with the meeples! Together we build a new future! With green next to heal and red to buff, the meeples will come together and bring victory to the people! Thank you for watching Deckpacito! We will see you next week with another deck! Bring us your best Beefo Meefo round, and you can win a prize! We will see you next week on another fantastic episode! Fight for us! Fight for artifact! Together, we meepo!